In the serene setting of the deer park near Varanasi, Siddhartha Gautama, who was later to be known as the Buddha, prepared to give his first sermon. Gathered before him were 5 ascetics, individuals he had previously known on his quest for enlightenment. They had once shared in extreme practices to attain spiritual awakening, but found themselves disillusioned when Siddhartha abandoned the harshness for the middle way. The 5 ascetics were curious about Siddhartha's journey. Intrigued by the transformation they saw in him, they gathered expectantly, unaware that what they were about to hear would redefine their lives and set the foundation for a new spiritual path. As the sun cast its golden glow over the deer park, Siddhartha's voice rose with gentle authority. His sermon was the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, known as Turning of the Wheel of Dharma. With measured words, he introduced them to the profound wisdom that he had discovered. He spoke of the 4 noble truths, beginning by acknowledging the reality of suffering, known as dukkha, which permeates existence. Life contains suffering, he said, voicing a truth that resonated deeply within the ascetics who had long endured physical and emotional trials. Then he revealed the insight that suffering was not without cause. It stems from craving, or tanha. This second truth spoke to the cycle of endless desires that lead to dissatisfaction and pain. But there was hope, he assured them, for suffering can end, referred to as nirodha. The possibility of liberation lies in understanding and overcoming this cycle. Finally, Siddhartha explained the Eightfold Path, a practical approach to life and spirituality that offered guidance on ethical living, mental discipline, and wisdom. Listening intently, the ascetics felt the weight of his words. The clarity and compassion with which Siddhartha offered these teachings touched their hearts, igniting a spark of transformation within each of them. Inspired by the vision of a life free from suffering and guided by the Eightfold Path, the ascetics embraced his teachings. They became his first disciples, forming the Sangha, a community dedicated to the pursuit of enlightenment and the spread of peace and wisdom. Thus, this first sermon marked the beginning of a journey not only for the Buddha and the ascetics, but for countless others who would follow in their footsteps, seeking to turn the wheel of Dharma in their own lives.